Indeed, you welcome back. It's still your program, ABC Sports, with yours sincerely, Chris Obukwal. If you're just joining us, indeed, as I would say, you're 30 minutes late. On or before now, we've since started on Freeview 244, as we will say, or better still, logging on to Sports Tonight Live. .com. That way you follow the program from 4:30, where we analyze all the results, all the happenings, as they come in from the EPL. And so if you have, then I'm sorry, you just have to enjoy another 1 hour 30 minutes with us on Ben Television. Welcome. It is your program, ABC Sports. So much to talk about from the qualifiers of the African Cup of Nations, which is indeed next weekend, and of course the EPL. Perhaps we'll be looking at the fixtures that will be making the rounds on Sunday, as it were. We'll also be talking about the IAAF and all that's indeed happening. These are many more if you stick around to enjoy the show with us. At this point, we'll be talking boxing here, and there is so much we have for boxing. We indeed will be talking out to a man who nobody wants to fight for some reasons. Meet one who indeed was very, very dangerous. So dangerous, everybody's running away. Darren Hamilton, British welterweight boxing champion. 2012, that bout was indeed extracted. Darren, is indeed nice to have you in the studio.
I'm very happy to be here.
Brilliant. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Brilliant. I'm living.
That's what to say. You live it.
Yeah, living. Yeah.
All right. So let's do this. It's been a long time we saw you in the ring, if we have to put it that way.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Since then, I've had certain politics that went on with that. I was supposed to get in the ring with Curtis again. I was supposed to fight other people. Didn't happen. Eventually, I ended up having a comeback fight in Wembley. A comeback fight in Wembley. I think that was in September. And then I never fight again. Just 9 months after that again. In Bristol. That was my last fight. Yeah. So I won my last two, but they wasn't against opponents. They were against what we call warm-up fights. Yeah.
So let's quickly talk about your last fight, which was in 2012, where you lost your battle. Yeah. How was that feeling? It wasn't a nice one. I should know what happened. Take us through it.
Yeah, I never came from Bristol to London to lose. Do you know what I mean? I came to London to obviously to become a winner. Do you know what I mean? So obviously in that bout. In that bout, obviously I just got signed to Matchroom. That was the fight that was supposed to make me. From that fight, then I was supposed to go on to fighting for the European, Commonwealth, whatnot. So the mere fact of having a close fight in Hull and losing on a split decision, it was very hurtful, but at the same time,
So let's look at what we're seeing right now on TV. Which bout was this?
Oh, this is a Southern Area title fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a Southern Area title fight. This is not the British title fight.
So what are you doing to bounce back into fighting? What are you doing?
There's not much a fighter can do. I was told that I should call people out. I don't think that's the right way to go about it. I've tried it already. I've tried to. I rap about fighters. I call people out. I call them names and stuff. But if people don't want to fight you, they won't fight you. You know what I mean? This game is completely strictly run by the people that promote the sport, the people that manage the sport, and the people that want to keep certain people in the winning spot. I'm a danger, I'm a risk, so it makes sense. I've got awkward styles, not attracted to TV, and I don't sell as much tickets as these guys.
Yeah.
So I will always be put in that area of we'll only bring him when we need him. Does that make sense?
Which you don't want to be, tagged on.
No, it's not great for a fighter to. I'm inactive. Because of what the danger that I could incur. I mean, I'm dangerous. I'm a dangerous fighter. So people don't want to fight me. The game, the whole game is set up this way, yeah, so that you can be brought in to be an opponent, so that you can lose. And when you hear the word opponent, it means someone that is credible enough to come to win, but is here to lose. And I don't fit that description. So that's why I'm out of work at the moment.
Good. Give me some of the names that you're calling out. Come and fight me.
Okay, Tyrone Nurse, Chris Jenkins. Who else? Bradley Saunders, Dave Ryan. Yeah, I've called out Dave Ryan on social network, and he's completely ignored what I'm saying to him. Dave Ryan, I fought twice. The first occasion I fought him and I got disqualified for headbutting, which it happens in a fight. We're not playing tennis. We're in a fight. Obviously I got disqualified for that. I beat him in the next round. The next time we fought, I beat him convincingly every round after that. And then since then, Dave Ryan has won a Commonwealth title. He's won a WBC international title. And I had a joke with his manager at my last fight, and I said to him, listen, come on, man, why don't you make your boy fight me? They don't want to fight me. On 10 days' notice, Sky Sports, because his guy who was supposed to be fighting pulled out, they called me. I said, listen, I'll take the fight. Fighters don't do this. So I'm coming from, humans don't do this. I always tell people that I'm not human. So I take fights at short notice. I said, look, I'll fight you at 10 days' notice. I'm not even training. And the guy still refused to fight me. Does that make sense? So that shows you how people think of me.
So you indeed danger when it comes to the ring, but then again, these guys, they know how dangerous you could be, so they don't want to lose their belts, and so they are all running away from you.
100%, 100%. And I will put that on any social media. I'll tell that to any fighter. And if you ask any other fighter in my weight division if you want to fight me, he'd try and avoid the question of fighting me and everything. Every time a fighter in my weight division has an interview about me and talks about me, he talks like I don't exist in you can't see me in the top 10. Do you know what I mean? He'll talk about, if I'm number 3, he'll talk about number 1, number 2, and number 4. And completely unacknowledge the fact that I'm in that position.
Will you not feel that it's because they feel you're not title worthy? That's why they're not fighting you. You don't want to look at it from that perspective.
Nah, it could never be that, because you got to look at it like this. If I'm number 3 in the rankings, and you're number 10, and you want to fight someone, and you want to fight maybe, I don't know. So, let's just say I'm number 5 then, and then someone's number 10, and they want to work their way up, right? Don't you think that you should acknowledge every person that's before? On that list. Yeah, on that list. But they'll say every number and not say my name and then say everyone else where they want to fight. Everyone keeps my name out their mouth. It's obvious. It's just obvious that no one wants to fight me. And then obviously then I could be gullible enough, because sometimes I like to always think of the best and think to myself that maybe people ain't trying to avoid me. Sometimes I think that, But then when I get Dave Ryan, who gets the opportunity to fight me on 10 days' notice, who says no, he doesn't want to fight me on 10 days' notice, I know that people don't want to fight me.
Good. So what do they normally say when you say, I want to fight you? Apart from being,
no reply.
No replies.
No reply. I get absolutely no reply. And that's why I've come off Twitter, because Twitter was energy draining, because I went on Twitter and I said, listen, Curtis, let's do this again. People want to see it. Let's do it again. Curtis said, oh yeah, I made up all these excuses. Then rather fight Willie Limon than fight me. Does that make sense? And Willie Limon's got a lot more experience, a lot more fights than fighting me. So that's saying a lot. The guy would rather fight a guy who's more experienced, had more fights, been in there with more top challengers than me, rather than getting there with me. So that's saying a lot.
Good. So I think most of the work also have to be done with the promoter, your promoter, who has to, push hard to see if you can get into those fights. He
does, and he has to see if it makes some business sense as well. So it makes sense. No disrespect to Matchroom, but if you see what Matchroom is doing right now, they're putting a lot of fighters against other fighters who can sell tickets, and this is the other thing that draws a fighter back. You know what I mean? Obviously, I don't sell as much tickets as these other guys, so maybe they wanna push forward the guy who sells more tickets. It's a business, isn't it? Boxing's not a sport, so you have to take it out of your head. It's not a sport; it's a business. So you want to push forward the guy who can sell tickets. And the guy who's probably got a bit more of an attractive style. Do you know what I mean? So.
We hope here that you're going to get a fight soon with the publicity we're trying to push out there for you, and we hope you can deliver as well said. Larry Ekundayo was here with us, and he said he wants to deliver, and we pushed him out there and he delivered. So hopefully you go out there and of course you show us what you got. But having said that, let me pick your brain on the big fight which will be coming up soon. I think September 12th is the time. Who's the best boxer in the world?
At the moment, at the present time, boxer. If you say boxer, I would say Floyd Mayweather.
Good, and he's fighting soon. What do you think about the fight? Did he pick the right opponent?
I think that for me, I think he picked the right opponent to go out on a win with. Is it the right opponent to challenge him? Maybe not. No, not to challenge Floyd Mayweather. No, Andre Berto is not the right person to challenge Floyd Mayweather. I think to shut up the critics. He
We
should have
can.
picked. Oh my God, you're reading my mind. this guy, that's mind reading. that should have been the last guy. But come on, he's done enough. He's done enough to still go away and say he's great. Maybe this might not be his last fight.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, maybe it might not be his last
But he has said that, I mean, this is the last fight.
Said it before.
Yeah, he did actually.
Said it before, yeah, said it before, yeah. So,
but who do you think will win that fight anyway?
100% Floyd Mayweather. I'll bet my liver and my kidneys.
On it.
I think I need them as well, so I bet my liver and my kidneys. Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, let's also look at what you're doing right now when there is no boxing. What do you do? I mean, to keep soul and body.
I teach people boxing. At the moment, I've just qualified for a level 3 personal trainer course, so I'm just getting into that field at the moment. So it could be a bit of an advertisement as well. So obviously, I'm looking for people that are interested in top level clients are looking to train with someone who's a former British champion, someone who knows and understands fitness, someone who knows and understands nutrition. Yeah.
So how can someone who's watching right now and want to, have some training with you or something, how can they get in touch?
The old school way. Let's forget about the social network. Let's just do it. 075 3497 6989.
You have to slow down on that for them because some of them don't even have
I was going to repeat it as well, like an advert. I was going to look like a proper advert. Yeah, that's 075 3497 6989.
Good. So that's you might not get him immediately. I mean, to talk to you about being, personal trainer or something. But that's exactly what he does right now. Personal trainer is going to train, and of course, he's also ready for any fight. For those of you who has called out, he's saying, "Come and fight me. I'm ready. You don't need to run away from it."
Can I use this as an actor? Sorry,
yeah, we'll give you a minute. We'll give you a minute for look into that camera and say what you want to say.
I use this as advertising for the guy who brought me on the show. The guy who's been helping me at the moment. I'm Valentine. What's the other added name as well? I got a tag name. I can't remember it. I'm Valentine. Big up Valentine and his promotions for bringing me on this television program. So
brilliant. I think we'll wish you well, and of course we hope soon and very soon that you're going to get a bout. We'll try as much as possible to also help to push that. But what we'll say is get training because a fight is coming soon. That's all we can tell you. We'll help make the noise for a fight to happen soon, and hopefully it's going to happen. And for those of you who are indeed interested in having him to train, remember all you need to do is just to call his number, and of course you have got yourself a personal trainer. Thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you very much.
Really appreciate you coming to the show. For now, we'll take a big break, and of course, when we come back, it will be time to look at the round leather game, the IAAF World Championship. What has been happening? Gatling, both, who is indeed the champion. They say forget drugs. What happens is indeed on the track. Also, we'll be looking at all that is happening in basketball, but only if you stay with us. We'll return.
The result, the round out.